I am so excited to welcome everyone here today to the North Bay Next 2022. And I notice it's labeled 2022 because I assume that means if we're successful today, there'll be a 2023 and beyond, right? Premonition here. My name is Sharon Knight, and I'm a resident of Sonoma. I am also a member of the Executive Network and an investor in Marin Sonoma Impact Ventures, and I'm honored to serve as MC today for this incredible gathering. We're convening today in historic Angelico Hall. I don't know if any of you have been here before. I have not. It's a legendary North Bay venue that first opened to the public over 100 years ago. Over the last century, the stage has played host to world-renowned musicians and authors and politicians and diplomats and people who've literally made our history and shaped our culture. So what a fitting gathering for us to be at today. Today, we convene with intention as we set out to write the first chapter of our growing North Bay startup community's future. I don't know about you, but I feel like this day is long overdue, and I'd like to congratulate the entire team at MSIV for building the network that made today's gathering possible. So truly, thank you for your hard work and dedication. I know that this was a serious, heavy lift to bring this day to fruition. There are three main goals that we have here today. The first is we are here to learn from many of our community's most successful entrepreneurs and business leaders. Everyone who is going to take the stage today lives in Sonoma or Marin counties, and I'm confident you're going to find them accomplished and inspiring. I think the team's done a great job putting together an inspiring lineup for us today. Two, we are here to get up to speed on the underappreciated history of Marin and Sonoma startup communities. I think we all read the news and we see so much focus on San Francisco and the South Bay, but there actually is quite an august history here in the North Bay, which we want to celebrate today as well. To know where we can go, we need to understand our past, and particularly understand the people who've given us so much to build upon. Many of us have moved to the North Bay, myself included, over the past few years and may not have an appreciation for the history that we're building on. So rather than starting from scratch, we do have a foundation and we want to make sure that we're celebrating that. Most importantly, we are here today to be inspired and to leave here as active participants in shaping our community's future. Much of our ability to thrive as a growing community will come from the relationships that we must build with one another. At its core, North Bay Next is intended to be a relationship-building conference. So get ready. What does that mean for today? We want everyone to leave having met amazing people you didn't know were neighbors, and for long-living relationships to blossom, professionally as well as socially. So in that spirit, I'd like for each of you to please stand up. I know some people don't like this kind of thing, but you're going to do it. And find someone sitting near you whom you don't know. A lot of you are probably sitting next to your friends, but introduce yourself. I hope everyone enjoyed this little interlude. We would like to start the program. Wow, that was incredible. It took like 2 seconds for the noise level to just rise here in the room and everybody to start engaging. So I think that bodes well for the relationship building portion of this conference today. I hope each of you had an opportunity to meet somebody interesting, and you'll continue the momentum of that as the day unfolds. Before I introduce our first speaker, we have some logistics to cover for the day. The first thing I'd like to do is to thank our very generous sponsors. Thank you to the LePage Center for Global Innovation here at Dominican University for hosting us here today. We also want to thank Cerity Partners, our wealth management sponsor, Redwood Credit Union, our banking services sponsor, Hanson Bridget, our legal services sponsor, and Nelson, our staffing agency sponsor. Please join me in a big round of applause for these supportive companies.